Hello Red Devils, MEF Legend here and I'm back again in the video. So Manchester United drew 0-0 against Liverpool at Anfield, and in my opinion, although Liverpool played some great football, they had more possession. Man United had the best chances in the game, and in my opinion, that game was a very winnable game for us. We should have got 3 points. Fernandes missed a great chance to score. Pogba's and arguably was the best chance of the game, and he missed it. Shot straight at the keeper, which obviously is very poor. The two main players, Fernandes and Pogba, the two main assists, providers, goals. You need to them to one of them. If one of them has a bad day, the other should step up. But both of them, in my opinion, had a bad day at Liverpool. They should have scored. They should have scored. One or the other should have scored that. When we come away with that game with the victory, we end Liverpool's winning run at Anfield. And this that's the type of mentality that Man United, these players need to do in high pressure games. So far, they've not lived up to the reputation. Man United, these players, they've bottled it. They bottled all the semi-finals. And against Liverpool, in my opinion, we dropped 2 points. We didn't gain a point. Although we did it on paper, in my opinion, we should be looking at it as dropped 2 points because Liverpool, they weren't really that great. They did pass around, but it wasn't. The football was just for show. But we had the best chances in the game. Rashford, he should have passed it to Cavani, in my opinion. I don't know what he was thinking. He just kept running away from goal. What was the point of that? So these players, their decision making in the final third has been on and off. So the Liverpool game was a must not lose game, but this Fulham game is a must win game for us. So we have to win this game. However, saying that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows that he has to win trophies to stay at the club. Going 2 or 3 years without winning a trophy at Man United, although the rebuild is there to be seen, trophies, the pressure to win trophies from the fans, from the board, is still there, and the players obviously want to win trophies. So I do think he will rest some players in this match against Fulham, and he will play them in the obviously against Liverpool again in the cup, because we do need to win the cup. And in my opinion, if we do play like we did against Liverpool at Anfield in the cup, there's no reason why we can't win the game, and there's no reason why we can't go through. But the players, they need to rise up again, obviously. But anyway, this is my predicted lineup for Manchester United against Fulham. So David De Gea in goal. So I still think that David De Gea should be stuck with the number one choice keeper at the moment in time. Another goal, Solskjaer seems to be doing that. Dean Henderson plays most of the cup games, and he'll probably play the Europa League game. So David De Gea in goal. Now defense, I'm going to start Alex Telles, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So obviously in the right back position, we don't really have that competition for Wan-Bissaka. Brandon Williams, in my opinion, doesn't play well at right back. Wan-Bissaka is the only right back we have, so we can't really rotate in that position. However, centre backs we can rotate, so I do think he'll start Lindelof because he did have a really good game against Liverpool, in my opinion. So he deserves to start against Fulham, and I do think he'll save Eric Bailly for the match against Liverpool in the cup. So Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire is ever present for us, and in my opinion, he had a good game against Liverpool. And it's perfect time to rest Luke Shaw. Give Luke Shaw a rest for the FA Cup match against Liverpool, and obviously start Alex Telles in the left back position. And in the midfield, in my opinion, Fred and McTominay, they're good, but they're not. That's it. They're not more than that. Against Liverpool, we saw the difference between the Liverpool's midfielders compared to ours. Fred and McTominay just did not progress with the ball enough, and they need to do it much more. McTominay, he does it once or twice a game, but he loses the ball more often than that. And Fred as well, they don't really take control of the game like Nemanja Matic does, which is why I'm starting Nemanja Matic. They don't really have a grip of the midfield, Fred and McTominay. Now they have played, really good games against, for example, against Paris Saint-Germain. So I won't fault them. But all I'm saying is Fred and McTominay, they're good players, but they're not, they're not world class. They're not like a Thiago, for example. Thiago for Liverpool is running the midfield. So Fred and McTominay, they do need to step it up, in my opinion. They can't be stars for us in this kind of form. They need to find another level, find another form. So if we want to compete for titles, we need to do better than Fred and McTominay, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So Nemanja Matic, Paul Pogba, I don't think he will start because we need that type of creative spark. And this, in my opinion, is a perfect time to rest Bruno Fernandes. I thought he had a poor game against Liverpool. He gave the ball away so many times, and there were so many passes on for Fernandes that could have led to goals, but he just messed up. He was in my opinion, it was a very, very poor game for Fernandes against Liverpool. So I will rest him and I will start Van de Beek. Van de Beek deserves to play. I'm not sure why he's not. Especially in rotation games, Van de Beek should be playing in rotation games. But he doesn't even do that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not even play Van de Beek in rotation games. For example, he started Lingard in the cup match ahead of Van de Beek, which surprised me. It surprised a lot of fans. So Van de Beek, then it's the perfect time to play him. So Pogba, Matic, and Van de Beek in the midfield, and then the front three: Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood, and Edinson Cavani up front. So Rashford, I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He had a poor game against Liverpool as well, and I do think he needs to rest as well. He's been playing so many games for us, and he looks very tired. He looked very tired in the Liverpool match. So I would rest Marcus Rashford. I'd bring in Mason Greenwood. Obviously, Cavani needs to play. We saw against Liverpool, Cavani's play is really, really good. So in my opinion, if he's fit and ready, Cavani should be playing every game for us. He's just a great player. And Martial, he was okay against Liverpool, but he needs to step it up, to be honest, as well. He's not been that great recently. So Martial needs to step it up. And to be honest, our attackers recently they've not been doing that well. So all of them need to step it up. They need to step it up to another level. If they want to win titles, if they want to win cups, they need to step it up. And they do know that. But the fans are getting impatient because in these big pressure games we tend to lose, and we don't play well in these big pressure games. And so the fans are getting upset. The fans are getting angry. I'm getting annoyed that why can't we turn up in these type of games? So hopefully we beat Fulham and then we turn up against Liverpool and go through, because I can't stand on losing another cup match where we can actually win the cup. It's just the players just decide not to turn up. So we need to sort that out. It's the mentality. Maybe it's the quality. I'm not sure what it is. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he needs to sort it out, because the players, we can't be known as the bottlers, because so far we have bottled so many high pressure games. For example, the Champions League, it was within our grasp and we bottled that. Europa League last season, we bottled that. All the semi-finals last season, we bottled it. Carabao Cup, bottled it. So I'm not sure what these players, if they want to win, they need to start winning these type of matches. So, anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. So, David De Gea, Telles, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, Pogba, Van de Beek. Fernandez is rested, obviously, for the match against Liverpool in the FA Cup. And then Martial, Greenwood, and Edinson Cavani. So let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. It's been MBF Season. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.